Good morning, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Up early as always, as always. Welcome, folks, welcome. I was going to say welcome to the live, not a live, but nonetheless, welcome, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, here walking and talking, getting my steps in, folks, getting my steps in. Getting my steps in. How was your week? How was your week? I am sure it went well, and you made sure that it went well, didn't you? Yes! You got to, we got to. All the noise and junk that people are talking, that negative stuff, we have to move it to the side and keep things positive within ourselves and for ourselves all the time, constantly. Here we are, Saturday, weekend. Welcome weekend. Happy weekend, just like happy Monday through Friday. Happy weekend, folks. Happy weekend. Let's get started, Wanda. Well, as you know, the 15th is, I think that's Monday, is the federal holiday for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So it is a day of service, as we say around here, and maybe they say it other places too. A day of service. It could be a day of a whole lot of things for folks besides just being a day off. At one time they were saying a day on, not a day off, because they wanted people to get out there and actually do something to commemorate his life, his legacy, etc. And some people do, some people don't, but nonetheless, it is a federal holiday, and people can choose to do several different things. You know, of course, go and participate in some of the activities that your state, your local town, community may be having, or maybe even within your homeowners association, something or another like that. If you are part of an association or group, they may be doing something to, you know, commemorate his life, etc. That is good. Or if you're doing something for yourself in your home, you might be cooking a special meal and watching some type of film from the 1960s involving Dr. Martin Luther King, or going on the internet and finding some information. Hopefully you looked at it prior if you're going to have children there, so that you can know what you're looking at and be able to explain if they have questions, age dependent, of course. So you may be doing a meal in your home and then watching a movie or some type of film regarding Dr. Martin Luther King from that time period, etc., for educational purposes for you, yourself maybe, and your children. You could do that. Of course, community service is always a good thing. Volunteering someplace at a soup kitchen, a shelter, any of those type of things. In addition, making donations if you have that day off and now you want to get out and get some of the things that you have in your home and donate them to a women's shelter or a man's shelter, or just in general something to do. A day of service, a day of giving back to commemorate his legacy is what people, is the main point of the idea. But of course, everyone will do what it is that they want to do. And it is a federal holiday, so it is a day off of federal employees. It may or may not be one for you. Just as a reminder, because I know there's a lot going on, a whole new year, people with their goals, resolutions, getting over Christmas and all that came with it. For each and every one of us, Monday the 15th is Dr. Martin Luther King's Jr. birthday. What else do I have on here? The daily to do is to make a promise to yourself. Wow, what do you mean by that, Wanda? Yes, just make a promise to yourself for this day, on your daily to do this day, to do something for yourself. It could be something self-care related. You could say, I'm going to take a nap for an hour or 2 hours or something today. I am going to read so many pages in my book today. I am going to do something for myself. And it could be, you know, part of your self-care, something self-care related. Nails, toenails, fingernails, mani-pedi, eyebrows, whatever it is. If you get the lashes, etc., getting your hair done. Make a promise to yourself to do something for yourself today. And I know that people have affirmation cards and they have something on there to like a to do. Some of them are a to do or to be, etc., or to give, that type of thing. So if you have affirmation cards, then take the affirmation cards, and if it's something on there that you can promise to do for yourself, it's in that vein, then do so. So daily to do is to make a promise to yourself and to keep that promise. Are you good at keeping promises? Hope so. At least today. What else do I have on here? I saw that Taiwan had a presidential election. Of course, they want to elect a new president and a legislator per the reports, etc. And that the polls closed on Saturday. I don't know what date. Closed on Saturday there. So soon we will hear about a new president and legislature in Taiwan. And as you all know, they're having things going on over there in that region of the world. I will leave it at that. What else is going on? I put that on the back, didn't I? Yet. Getting these folks in. Yes, get these folks in. Get these steps in, folks. Getting these steps in. Today's tip of the day. Okay, well, I want to say this first. Okay, have you gotten your credit card bill for all the purchases that you made the month prior? And of course, you know what it is that you purchased already. But have you gotten the bill? Because sometimes that will be the eye-opening if you utilize your credit card. Maybe a little bit too much last Christmas, the Christmas that just passed. That will be an eye-opener for some. If you've gotten it already and you looked at it and you're like, wow, oh my goodness, I really overextended myself. I did a little bit too much with the credit card. And now you're thinking, hey, I can't do this again because maybe you did not have the money to begin with to even pay for it. And you know, even if you got the money on your card, you know that when you get your paychecks each week, month, etc., every 2 weeks, that you know you really don't have that money to pay for that thing back again. And I get it, been there. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to do this next year, Christmas, and it's my hope to not do it for any of the holidays or the things that I participate in or give money to people, causes, etc. I cannot do that. I'm going to do something different. Okay, so we will talk about what that something different can be for you. Of course, the main thing is to budget. And it's possible that we did a budget. It was Christmas, we get excited for Christmas, etc. And we did the little swiping past that. But always continue to do the budget, and now you will have to incorporate those particular things now because it's possible that your monthly minimum payment has gone up, and now you have to put that money in because you want to keep on paying your bills on time each and every month, etc. You don't want to fall into that trap of not paying your bills, getting a bad credit report, getting a bad credit score, etc. So one of the things that you can do, of course, always budget. The next thing is the sinking funds. You know, I have talked about this before. Just want to talk about it briefly, and then I am going to be out of here. The sinking fund, where you set aside a little bit of money each month, or however you want to do it, till you save up the amount of money that you need for a particular purchase. Example, Christmas that just passed, you want to save up $500. Divide 500 divided by 12, that is the amount of money that you need to save each month in order to reach $500 by the time Christmas comes. And so you're just saving a little. It's not like all at one time, etc. Of course, most people, not everyone, some people cannot afford to, with the paycheck that they get to pay one whole bill with that paycheck. They have to do other things with each and every paycheck, and they can't allocate their whole paycheck to one bill. So the sinking fund would help you. You're saving a little bit of money over time for a specific purpose, and then by the time that event happens, you will have all the money that you need, vice doing what I just mentioned, or having to ask someone for something. Don't want to do that either, or having to swipe the card. These are just reminder, folks, that the sinking fund is a good way to save for a specific purpose so that you're not doing those things that I just mentioned. Please consider it strongly. Please consider doing a sinking funds, etc. It could be for any purpose. Christmas that just passed, if you know you've extended, do that. Could be for graduations, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You want to do some type of vacation to Disney or some other place. Your anniversary party, your anniversary trip, any and everything, folks. Any and everything. Yes, any and everything. It could be car registration, something that you know happens every year or every 2 years, however your state do it for some of the things, then you will save that amount. You will save that amount a little bit each time, a little bit every month, however you want to save it, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Then when the time comes, the money will be saved. It's there, all of that good stuff. Just a reminder video with regards to that, because we need to keep, not all the time, money. No, not all the time. But this is a budgeting channel, so I do have to mention these things. And most of the time it will just be reminders to you. And I know that I need them. Sometimes myself need to hear from other people. That's why I visit other people's channel, so that I can be reminded of stuff, learn new things, see how they're coming along in their budgeting journey, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, I've been knowing about sinking funds, so I'm just doing information from way when I first started my thing. But I did get this information from, the Dave Ramsey site, or it might have been Rachel Cruz's site. But yeah, Sinking Funds Explained gives a lot of information. It talks about the difference between a sinking fund and an emergency fund. Yeah, and I don't know whether this one mentioned or not, but it says something about savings accounts, etc. Yeah, I think it mentioned savings accounts. The difference between sinking funds and savings accounts also into. So yeah, great information. If you haven't done a sinking fund, highly suggest that you get the information and see if it is something that will work for you. I know that it will. I know that it will. It will help you greatly. It will help you greatly. So it's Saturday, Coin Watch. Please make sure that you are staying on budget as best you can. I get it. Life is happening all the time. But please make sure that you stay on budget as best you can, folks, as best you can. All right. And with that being said, I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.